So welcome to tonight's Yin Nidra Yoga sequence. We will start with 3 shapes of Yin Yoga, and then I will move into a Nidra Yoga, which is our sleep meditation. So if you want to get yourself a couple of pillows or a big blanket that you can roll up that's like a bolster, and I have got a couple of blankets. If you've got a block's great too, but you don't need to have one. And that's pretty much it. And then a couple of blankets at the end for the Nidra Yoga, just to keep you warm. So we'll start with our 3 shapes and then we'll move into the Nidra after that. We're focusing, because it's winter time, we are focusing on I am well rested, so being rested and restoration for your body. So find a comfortable position. Now, I've also listed a playlist for you, so if you want to tune in and put that on, it's a Spotify playlist. It's in the description. So find a comfortable position. You can be lying down, or you could also be sitting, whatever's comfortable for you. Closing down your eyes or just softening your gaze to somewhere in the room. And we're going to start with some clearing breaths. So taking a long, smooth inhale, expanding your stomach up to your chest, lung area, and then holding with a soft hold at the top, and then releasing out with a sigh. Making sure the exhale is longer than our inhale, just to signal to our body that our whole nervous system that it's calm and we're in a safe place. And another inhale, expanding our stomach, chest, and a soft hold at the top. And then releasing out with a soft sigh, releasing all the stress and tension from your day. Allowing your shoulders to soften away from the ears, grounding yourself down to the ground. And focusing on this time of rest and restoration. It's a hard thing for some of us to do, to let go, surrender, and just be with the winter time and hibernation. It can be quite scary to rest and not take action. But honouring that darkness and the rhythm of the universe in winter, it's exactly what our body needs. So just tuning in to what rest your body, mind and heart needs right now from you. And we'll state our intention for tonight's practice. So we're focusing on rest. You might have your own wish and desire, and it's in the I am statement, so it's a positive reinforcement for our subconscious mind. If you don't have one for yourself, you can use I'm well rested. So stating your intention 3 times to yourself. And then slowly coming back into the room and getting ready to move into our first shape, our yin shape. So if you've got your blankets rolled up or pillow, we're going to move into our Sphinx shape to start with. You're going to be going down onto your stomach, taking your arms over the top of your rolled up blankets or pillows, and just coming into a squat Sphinx. So you could have that smaller pillow in front, taking your hands up into a prayer position and using them here in your eyebrow socket, eye sockets, which is where our bladder meridian line finishes. So it's a good way of giving us that extra acupressure point. Now with your legs, you can have your legs together, but if you're feeling that's quite strong in your lumbar spine, if you're feeling it is quite strong with your legs apart, then in your lumbar spine, then just bring them closer together. So just sort of have a play and see what feels comfortable to you. So we're opening up our chest, we're targeting our lumbar spine, we're also targeting our groin area as well, our thighs. It's a slight back bend, so it's a little bit energizing, just enough for us to be enough awake before we move into our slower yin shapes and yin shapes. Use your breath. So gentle inhale and exhale, releasing down towards the ground. Dropping your shoulders down, softening them down towards the ground. And taking 3 more breaths in the Sphinx shape. And just making your way down onto your stomach. So just bringing your block in front, your pillows to the side, and either coming straight down onto your stomach with your hands underneath your head, or you might like to have your hands by your side, whatever's comfortable for you. And in this rebound, stay for about a minute and do a rebound between each of our yin shapes. It's a chance for our meridian lines to open up and chi energy to flow freely. And then just making your way back up slowly, and we'll move into our second shape, which is our D shape. So if you have your pillows close by, bringing them in, I'm going to slightly lift my bolster up at the front, and you're going to take your right leg in front at a right angle, and your left leg at a right angle to the side. Now, coming up towards your pillows that you've got, and then you're going to just come down gently using your breath. So each breath in, lengthening, each breath out, softening down towards your pillows. Now, if you feel you need to move your feet in, you can move your feet in. Now, there was one person who had registered who said that they have some hip problems. So I'll give you the alternative, which is a reclined pigeon. So if you're happy in this and you don't have any strong sensations in your knees or in your hips, then continue down and relaxing. If though you need an alternative, you could do the recline pigeon. So on your back, placing your right leg on top of your left, rubbing your hands around. And if you've got shorter arms, you might like to put something, a pillow, underneath your head just to give you support and bring your arms closer. So that's the alternative. If you're feeling strong sensation in your hips, or maybe it's your knees as well, that you feel that it's just not the right shape for you. Otherwise, coming down into your deer shape, deer pose. Softening down, just allowing your whole body to be supported by the ground and the pillows. Our target area is our hamstrings, our spine, and our groin area. This shape really helps our digestive system, aids in digestion right now. And let it find when you move on to the other side that you can hear the gurgling in the stomach, which indicates that we're in that rest and digest, not in a stress mode. Remember, with Yin Yoga, we're not trying to our muscles, we're not triggering our muscles. They're nice and relaxed. We're targeting the deeper yin tissues. So our ligaments, our joints, our bone, and the fascia that wraps around our muscles, through our muscles. This is why we hold the shapes for a longer period of time, so that we're actually targeting those deeper yin tissues rather than our muscles. And taking 3 more breaths in our deer shape. And slowly coming back up. And we'll go into our rebound. And for our rebound, we'll place our legs on top of our bolster or our pillows and slowly taking ourselves back onto the ground and then rebound. Now, the beautiful benefit of having our legs up on our pillows is that we're just redistributing our blood. and our feet back up to our head and our heart. This is great if you've been walking around, if you've been standing on your feet for long periods of time. And then slowly coming back up, rolling onto your side and pushing yourself up. We're going to go into a dragonfly shape, and then we will go back onto our left side for our deer. So in our dragonfly, we've got our legs apart, we've got our pillows still here in front of us. Now I'm going to place a fold blanket under my hips to just tilt my hips further forward. You may need the same or you may not need that. Now, as an alternative, if you're feeling that this is too strong in your hamstrings, is that you can bend your knees instead. So choose what's the best variation for yourself. You may want to have your hands resting and supporting your head. Again, remembering we're staying in the yin shape for about 4 minutes, so we want to be comfortable. So find what's most comfortable for you. You might even just have your hands here and sitting up. If we've got bulging discs, then we definitely sitting up instead of the leaning forward. So using the stretch that you can feel in your hamstrings, in your spine, in the groin area, to anchor your mind and anchor those thoughts. Come back to the feeling, focusing on that. Just let those thoughts come and go. And taking 3 more breaths in your dragonfly. Just moving pillows back again. So again, we can come down into our rebound and taking the legs up onto your pillows, lying down into your back, arms out, maybe your palms up to the ceiling. And just softening, relaxing, coming back to that our intention of how rest is our focus. This is that perfect rebound rest to rest. And then rolling off onto the side, coming up, ready for our last, which is our deer pose on the opposite side. So when you move your blanket over, sorry, your pillows over. And this time taking your left leg in, your right leg at right angles, but facing out behind you, and then making your way down towards the ground. Just slowly, this might be far enough, or coming down a bit closer onto your pillows. Remembering if you have strong sensation in your hips or your knees, then you might like to take the reclined pigeon option instead. So we'll just give you a quick reminder on your back. And this time you'll be taking your left leg up on top of your right, bringing your hands around your right, and bringing it in. Remember, if you need to, grabbing something to put underneath your head. Let's coming down. Using your breath to soften yourself down. Bringing the foot in if you need to, closer to your groin. You might notice a slight difference between the feel of the right side and the left side. Back to the focus of winter, and that letting go, having to do everything. Really surrendering and softening to the restoration and rest. Taking 3 more breaths in your deer shape. And making your way up slowly and getting ready for our Nidra Yoga, so our sleep meditation. So if you would like to grab a blanket to cover yourself, you might want to have a pillow underneath your knees, or maybe a pillow under your head, obviously, as well. Just getting yourself as comfortable as you can for our sleep meditation. So I'll be starting with the relaxation and using all of your senses to ground you. Then we'll move into the rotation of consciousness. And then we will hold the opposites. So when we're holding the opposites, we're helping our body to recognize the difference between opposites, like different emotions, maybe different feelings we're having. And then I will use the senses again to bring yourself back. And hopefully you'll feel like you've had 2 hours rest from just 20 minutes of yoga nidra practice. So closing down your eyes and just coming to the sounds that are inside the room. Listening to the different sounds and slowly drifting your attention from one sound to the next. And then coming back to the sound of your own breath. A gentle inhale and the exhale. It might even be a gentle sigh with each exhale. Then visualizing the room that you're in, the floor, the walls, the roof, the soft light. Visualize the things that are in the room. And imagine looking down on yourself, seeing a soft smile on your face. Visualize the things that you're using to support you tonight. Warm, cozy blanket, a soft pillow, and something that you're lying down on. Notice how your body feels now compared to at the start of the practice. Notice the changes that have occurred. Dropping the shoulders, allowing them to soften and to sink towards the ground. Softening the hips, the back, relaxing your face. Noticing your chest rising and falling, just like a wave, in and out. Notice the softness of your breath. Stating your intention that we stated at the start of the practice. Your I am well rested, and maybe the words that you chose for yourself, 3 times to yourself. Now we're going to move into our rotation of consciousness. I'm going to state a body part. You're going to move your attention to that body part. Allow all the blocked energy to be released, and then allow it to completely relax. We'll start on the right side. Right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, small finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, armpit, waist, hip, upper thigh, knee, shin, ankle, right big toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, small toe, left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, small finger, palm of your hand, back of your hand, wrist, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, waist, hip, upper thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of your foot, sole of the foot. Left big toe. Fourth toe. Third toe. Second toe. Small toe. Right heel. Left heel. Right calf. Left calf. Right buttocks. Left buttocks. Middle of the back. Right shoulder blade. Left shoulder blade. Back of your neck. Back of your head. Top of your head. Forehead. Right eyebrow. Middle of your eyebrows. Left eyebrow. Right cheek. Left cheek. Top of your lip. Bottom lip. Chin. Right side of your chest. Left side of your chest. Navel. Right side of your groin. Left side of your groin. Right arm. Left arm. Right leg. Left leg. Your whole right side. Your whole left side. Your whole body. Imagine your whole body is outside on a cold winter's day and you don't have enough clothing on. Your arms, hands and fingers freezing cold. Your legs, feet and toes are icy cold. Your whole body and head are really cold. Create a sense of coldness all over your body. Now imagine it's a warm summer's day and you're outside in the sunshine. Your arms, hands, and fingers are really warm. Your legs, feet, and toes are so warm from the sun. Your whole body and face are really warm. Create a sense of warmth all over your body. And now come back to where you are. You're neither hot nor cold, just comfortable and content where you are right now. And stating your intention from the start of the practice. I am well rested, or it may be your choice. 3 times to yourself. Slowly drifting your attention back to the room, back to yourself. Noticing the sounds around you. Gently moving your attention from one sound to the next. And just gently landing on the sound of your own breath. Noticing the difference from the start of the practice to now. Visualizing where you are in the room. Visualize the things around you and what you're using tonight for your practice. Visualize your chest moving up and down with each breath. And coming back to the feeling, that in-breath and out-breath. Lifting and releasing. Slowly bringing some movement back to your body. You might like to wiggle your fingers or toes, or move your thumb across your fingertips. Maybe you might like to rock from side to side, bring the knees up, or stretching out even. Just listening to what your body feels like right now to bring some movement back into your body. Just enough to wake up, to move off, ready for what you've got left for the rest of the night. And then rolling onto your most preferred side, in a fetal position. Your yin side of your body protected, front side, where our kidneys, our winter channel, water channel runs. And then our yang side of our body, our back, protecting us, where our bladder, our other winter meridian line, repair runs. And then when you're ready, pushing yourself up into a seated position, either with your legs crossed or maybe they're out in front. Grounding your sit bones, lengthening your head, but tucking your chin in to lengthen your spine, back of your neck. And bringing your hands to your heart center. Just bowing in gratitude for making the time to rest. You're going to leave this practice with a kind heart, bringing your hands to your lips. You're going to leave with kind thoughts, bringing your hands in between your eyebrows to your third eye. You're going to leave with kind thoughts. Thank you. And thank you so much for joining me for tonight's Yin and Nidra Yoga practice. If you'd like to know more, you can join me either in person for classes here in Geelong or otherwise online classes. There are a bundle of recordings that you can also check out as well. But thank you so much for joining me tonight.